I'm Rhoda. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this metabolic boosting workout. We're going to build lean muscle, which increases your metabolism and allows you to burn more calories at rest. This is a strength workout and we're going to sprinkle in unilateral moves. That means we'll work one side of the body at a time. When you do that, you often can use heavier weight, so you're doing more work on that muscle during that unilateral lift. If you're looking for time-efficient, metabolic boosting workouts for women, please subscribe to my channel. There's never a cost to subscribe, and you help me keep your fitness free on YouTube. Are you ready? Let's go. Here we go. Swing the arms, knees up, big movements, get the blood flowing. And have a total body with some unilateral work. And what that means, bring your knees up. We will break down an exercise and do it on one side of the body. By doing that, we really take all the energy into that move. So if you have dumbbell options, you may want to have your heavier dumbbells available because sometimes with those single side movements, you can lift heavier. Reach out. If you're just starting out, stick with your lighter weights. If you don't have weights, grab soup cans. That's what I did when I started years ago, or water bottles. We are starting with a lower body circuit. Toes out and in. I'm going to work the legs, work the glutes. So I'm going to use my heavier weights here. Starting with a squat, or I'll give you a modification for bending those knees, okay? So we'll hold the weight, feet shoulder width apart, sit back in the heels, drive it up, or if you are not bending the knees because you have knee pain, do some side leg lifts. You're going to hit that glute with that, okay? Ready? Here we go. 5 exercises in this circuit. All lower body, lots of glute work. Do have those modifications. So stay with us here, okay? If knees bother you, I want you to do the modifications, alternating side leg raises. You're going to get your glute, and you're going to protect your knee. So we want to protect the joints. Work the muscles, protect the joints. Down and up. You'll feel your heart rate come up a little bit as we work these muscles of the lower body. It's like a lot of workouts. We'll start with lower body first. Okay, taking this move, going into that unilateral. So you're going to put those feet under you. I want you to lift your left heel. Looks like this, okay? During the modifications, you're going to hit this side hard. All on one side, okay? So here we go. Turn it up. So it's your left heel that's up, or your right leg that you're raising backwards from you. Sitting down in this, way back, shoulders up, drive to the standing heel. The toe is giving you a kickstand. For balance, all the work coming in that right leg. Feel that, feel that. Doing those side leg raises on one side, you're feeling that right now. And rest. Okay, shake that leg out, it gets to rest. Right into your other side. The heel is up. Remember, weight in the heels. You want to keep the weight out of these toes. You roll into the toes, you roll into the knee. Okay, bring that weight into the front of the leg. You don't want to do that. So, take it down and up, drive through the heel. Sitting like that, shoulders up. Now my shoulders obviously are leaning forward, but I'm not doing that, okay? So they're up and back, keeping my back nice and flat. I look like my side foot here is down, but it's really just on the toe. All the work is coming out of one side of my body. And rest. Okay, putting the weight down, I'm gonna grab your chair. 2 options, okay? Gotta do a glute kickback, so we're working the buns here. Standing back to your first leg. You're gonna do a kickback, push back with the heel, add a single-legged squat, if you can bend the knee, okay? So here we go. Down, push it back, or take this squat out, squeeze the glute. You should feel a crunch type of feeling that you would feel on your abs here doing a crunch. Real big contraction. Hips stay square. So what I mean by that is you're not lifting this hip as you kick. As soon as you lift the hip, you take it out of the glute. We want the work that we're doing to be as effective as possible, right? Abs are tight. Drive it back with standing leg. It's doing the single-legged squat if you're squatting, or even if you're just standing on it, it's burning right now. So even though we're working the glute, isometric hold, or that single-legged squat on that standing leg, you feel that, especially as we come to the end of this circuit, working the leg. All right, other side, either straight back and in, or give me that squat. Ready? Here we go, down and up. Now think about that standing leg, weight is in the heel, right? Feel if it's in the heel, the knee can handle the weight. As soon as you roll into the ball of the foot towards the toes, that knee takes strain, and we don't want that. Work the muscles, protect the joints. The stronger your muscles are, the better your joints are going to work, because they have support. The rest coming. There it is, 30 seconds. Moving the chair out of the way. I'm going to go to my medium weights. Going into some shoulder work. So your shoulders look good, everything looks good. I say that all the time, but it's true. You get that nice sort of roundness, not big, but round in the shoulders. Looks good. So we're going to squeeze, open, press. All right? Front of the shoulder, back of the shoulder, top of the shoulder. Feel that. Front of the shoulder, back of the shoulder, top of the shoulder. Take it nice and slow, controlled. Good squeeze, really squeeze. Feel it work. Out, press. Breathing, squeeze there as well. Into unilateral next. Love unilateral work, I really do. It's fun to kind of mix it in. Strength workouts, just another way to target muscles, right? We're still targeting muscles, we're doing more total body in this summer series, but we're targeting. So, a couple options. All the way from the floor, pull up in front of the body, and press, or you can stay here if you're not squatting, bring it up and press. Ready? Now, this is a heavy weight, 12 pounds. But because I'm on the one side of my body, abs are tight, you can lift heavier here. You've got to try it. And remember, you're not squatting, same upper body movement, just taking that squat out. Doing a lot of squats here in this first couple of rounds. All right, so felt that, but made it through that 40-second round with the heavy weight. Deep breaths. Heart rate's up when you're lifting heavier. Heart rate's gonna go even higher. Ready? 5 seconds from this position or down here. Ready? Here we go. Pull and press. Back down, close to the body. Watch the chin as that weight comes up. Abs are tight. Feel not just the shoulder, but the whole side of the body is working. As it presses, brings you up to this position. Push. Almost there, come on. It's worth it, you're worth it. And resting on that one, and I am trading my heavy weight in for my lighter weight. So grab your light weights, just starting out. You can even do this without weight. Have the palms facing me. I'm going to a staggered stance, abs are tight. Coming up to the top and down. I call this a sunrise move. I know it's not really a sunrise, but it just kind of reminds me of the big round ball. Up and down. Feel those shoulders. Glad you grabbed the lighter weight. Me too. So why is it so heavy? Because it's far away from the body. So think about it. Right here, gravity's pulling on your entire arm and the weight. So it's a lot of resistance. Makes it feel heavier than the actual dumbbell is. If your abs tight, that helps. And rest. Good. Okay. One more for you on shoulders. I'm going to bring it from the hammer position. So hammer up to your shoulders, press wide, in and down. Pick your weight accordingly. It's kind of, for me, you go maybe the heavier, but this is the 5th exercise on shoulders, so I think I'm going to stick with my lightweight. Here we go. Bring it up. Make a V. Back to the shoulders. Bring it down. Warming up these biceps for a little work a little later. Move back to lower body here. Next round. You'll see these arms come into play here. One. Ready for a rest? Me too. All right, roll out those shoulders. Should feel like they get some work. Keep your head up as you put your weights down on the floor. If you're coming from the floor, don't put your head below your heart. The heart rate going up a little bit. Going to my heavier weight again. We've got deadlift. So we're going to the back of the leg, hamstring, more glute. Slight bend in the knees. Bring the weight down where you feel comfortable, flat back. Come on up, drive the hips forward, squeeze the bum, okay? Here we go. Weight is in the heels. Drive it up, hips forward, squeeze. Nice and slow here. Plenty of deadlift work coming up. And up, flat back. Feel the hamstrings stretching on the way down, feels kind of good. Working on the way up, because what are they doing? They're contracting, they're getting smaller to make the joint happen, joint action happen. Pulling you back up. Last one like this. And rest, good. So, on to that single-legged deadlift. So, a couple options. We can lift a heel just like this, make it a little harder, bring your toe back, coming down and up. You pick what feels right for you. I'm going to bring the toe a little back, because I really want to put all of the weight into this front leg. And make sure back is flat. You're not rounding your back. Weight is in your heels. You're driving up through that standing leg right here. Squeezing, driving the hip forward. If it becomes too difficult, bring the foot a little farther forward. That will help you. A little more balanced. Almost done. And rest, good. Flipping it to the other side. Standing on one leg, toe is up. My toe back. Abs are tight. Back is flat. I know I go on and on and on and on about form, but I'm thinking about it always, and I want you to think about it. Because we're going to do this work, here we go, we might as well make it count, right? And in order for it to count at the maximum level that it can count, if that makes any sense, in other words, we're getting the most bang for our buck, our form needs to be slow, controlled, thinking about all of the safety cues, driving those hips back, weight in the heels, flat back. All comes in to make this an effective but safe move. And rest. Great job. Okay, more unilateral. I'm going to grab a lighter weight. I'm going with my medium weight here. Just one. Call this a suitcase swing. It's a Bob Harper term. You're going to swing back. Okay, back here. As your weight comes forward, you're going to lift the leg. Get that glute again. Here we go. Take it back, up, lift. Go balance move here. You're going to find, if you're new with me, we do balance work in just about every workout. You have 5 right now and counting. Ab, core, and balance, focused workouts, but every workout, I'm a real proponent of balance work. As you know, my mom fell, and I want us to be as upright as we can, or if we fall, by working this balance, stabilizing muscle group, you're going to catch yourself. Hopefully that's going to minimize any injury. So really want to work balance as we get older. And every day we're getting older, right? Okay, deep breath. Other side for the suitcase swing. Leg raise. You're finding your balance is off, or you're just starting out, you gotta work balance. You gotta get used to it. Hold onto a wall or a chair if you need to. Don't worry if you're having a bad balance day. I do have clients who are like, my balance was really off today. And that happens. Some days are better than others. Rest, hydration, food quality all play a part. I had a couple times with this leg raise that didn't really even come off the ground because I felt like the balance just wasn't good. Okay, whew. Now rest, you got 2 more circuits. You're doing great, okay? I know this is tough stuff. You're onto a single arm row, and I'm going to use my chair. You don't have to. You can do a row standing like this, going with a heavy weight. Yeah, I just find by using the chair I can plant my feet, make sure my back is nice and flat, hips are square. You're pulling back towards the hip here. Pull back. I often see this, pulling up. Bring it back. You're going to hit more of that lat in the back muscle that we're working. Bring my foot in a little bit. It's getting in the way of my weight. Really squeeze at the top. Knees are bent. Not lock the knees like that, okay? You get really hurt. Plus, it interrupts blood flow. You want to keep that blood flowing. All back here. Feel that? Other side. Set yourself up. Using the chair, get your back nice and flat. Staggered stance right here. You can do that as well. Whatever you feel comfortable with. As long as your hips are square, back is flat, and pulling this weight back. Unilateral work here. One side of the body, larger muscle group. The back muscles in the upper back body are a large muscle group. Larger muscles can lift heavier, especially when you're doing one side at a time. So maybe you don't get quite as many reps as you would if you were doing both arms at the same time. Go a little slower to lift this heavy weight, but heavy weight affects change quicker. Doesn't make you bigger, it just sculpts these muscles a little quicker. All right, I'm going to keep my chair, trading in my heavy weight for a medium weight. We're going to take this row, we're going to add a kickback, so tricep element here. So you're going to row, lift it back, bring it back towards the waist, and down. Deep breath. Here we go. Pull, lift, and down. Really focus on this lift. Keep those hips square. Tendency to want to help this lift, sort of like that. Focus on keeping those hips square so the tricep does all the work. You want to work the arm? And keep the body position right. So that's the thing. Your brain, its job, is to make life as easy as possible for you. So, it will tell the body, hey, lift the hip up there and get a little momentum. So you have to fight that. It can be about the tricep. It's one of the smallest muscle groups, smallest muscle group in the upper body of the major groups. And it wants help because it is a smaller muscle group, so this work is hard. Back to the row, kick that. Get ready. Whew, here we go. Pull it, kick it back. In and down. Good. I don't know if I've said yet in this video, I am glad you're here. I'm glad I am here. 4 months ago, I had some pretty major back surgery. So worth it, because here I am with you now, pain-free, but very careful. My back brace, my lighter one, I have a heavier one that I wear for a few hours a day, anyway. Go with it, go without it, learning to not have it on. All right, overhead tricep extension. I'm gonna stick with my medium weight. The unilateral part really is an alternating as opposed to unilateral. So we're gonna press leg lift. Press leg lift. Here we go, right leg. Lift it up. Abs are tight. Legs are straight but not locked. So there's a little softness in that knee. On the standing leg, you don't want to be locked out. And on the raising leg, you want to feel that glute on the outer part, hip area. Really working. It's an area we want to work, right? And I'll tell you what, I'm glad I stuck with this weight. I've considered going up to a heavy one, but my triceps are burning. I think this was enough. Yeah, rest. Okay, 30-second rest. We could use that, right? Grab some water. Keep hydrated. Best thing you can do for your muscles, recovery-wise, is to hydrate. All right, we're going to an stepping out to a wide squat, alternating sides. We're going to do a curl as we come up. Over, curl it up. Over, and up, okay? So stepping to your right, deep breath. Here we go. Comes quick. Sitting back in it. Stepping wide. You're not bending. You're right there. Still getting the curl work. Still getting that lateral walk. So you walk sideways. All of this works towards stabilization. That's tight here. And the rest there, so we're even. All right, so I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna double my medium weight. So we're doing an oblique lean with a side lunge, okay? We're gonna step out, come up, over, and up. So, making this 16 pounds. Double up if you can. Ready? Side lunge. Step up, lean, and lift. Or take it over, come in, lean it, and up, just like that. If you have light weights, 3 or 5 pounds, definitely double them up. This is your oblique, your waistline. Let's work it. This last round here has some ab work for you. Total body means abs are included. The thing is, your abs are always working, your core is always working. All this unilateral work, you felt that in the torso, there's overhead shoulders, core is working. So we're getting that as we do our strength work, but we want to do some targeted too. So that's what we're doing here with these oblique leans. And if you've not done them recently or ever, you might feel them tomorrow. You ready? Here we go. I remember things, like I remember the first time I did certain exercises, even though it was over 20 years ago when I started exercising in my late 30s. That's how long it took me to realize exercise was important. So I remember doing these, and the next day, oh my. I think the exercises I remember are the ones that the next day I said, oh my. Those squat kickbacks we did, that was another one. Next day, felt my legs and glutes. That's good, that means you worked hard. Over and up. All right, we got 2 more exercises. How's that feel? I am going to grab my heavy weight, just one. I'm gonna hold it here. I'm gonna curtsy, right leg. I'm gonna curtsy down, come on up, crunch. Or tap back, engage that glute, in and crunch. Ready? Good curtsy, way back there if you can. Come on up, pull the abs tight. You make them work right here. You need to pull that belly button to the spine. Standing ab work, super effective. You do it right. Just use those up muscles. You really gotta make them work right here. Make them work. I'm sure you're feeling your glutes are working, right? And rest. Whew. All right, rest of my arms. It's a little heavy holding it up at my chest. Deep breath. You got one more, and then we do a nice stretch. All standing is to have these options on the channel. Get ready. If you like all standing work, or you need all standing work, sometimes it's hard to get up and down off the floor, right? Give this a like, hit the thumbs up button. That's gonna put it in your YouTube library. That way, when you do all standing workouts, you like them, then you have a library full of them, and you can make a choice each day on which one you want to do. If you have not subscribed, you know that's next. Please subscribe to my channel. It helps me grow, which means I can keep doing this. All right, nice work. There's never a cost to subscribe. There's never a cost to watch my videos or work out with me. So, your payment could be a subscription. Just hit that subscribe button. And I know our generation, I'm gonna be 60 in a couple months, yikes. Our generation thinks subscription, you gotta pay for that. And there's still subscriptions all over the place you have to pay for. But that's not the case on YouTube. All right, bring one arm across. Drop the shoulder. Stretch out that arm. How's your heart rate? It's up a little bit, right? Let's go to the other side. Doing this upper body here real quick to elbow. Let that heart rate come down before we do some leg stretches, other side. Bring the arms down, roll your shoulders. Other direction. Good. Okay, so hand right above your knees, drive back through your heels. Wiggle your toes because there's no weight in the toes. Feel the back of the leg stretch here. This should feel nice. Back is flat. You're gonna round your back here. So I want you to round it, pull your belly button to the spine, and flatten. I know you can't see me doing that very well because I'm not able to round very well. But if you can, I want you to round it up. Round across the back as well. One more. And roll all the way up with me. You're gonna step out. Side lunge. Feel that. You wanna make this more intense, bring the toe up. Breathe. Awesome lower body stretch. Other side. Stay here or toe up, sitting back, weight out of the knee. It's in the heel. It's coming down the back of the leg. Excellent. Okay. Grab a wall, grab a chair. You can grab your foot or the back of a pant leg, back of your shoe, sock. Get this up here. It truly is impossible. I want you to drive your hip forward. Just opens up that quad. Get that blood flowing through. Good. Let's go to the other side. Up. Should feel great right now because you're here and it's over, right? But seriously, you just worked your whole body and you worked it hard. Give me a deep breath. Exhale. Really deep. And exhale. Thank you for joining me. Please come back often. Do these workouts. Get strong and toned. It's just going to make life better. Have a wonderful day.